Hey guys, I'm MJ and I'm your Atlas to Life. Alright, today's tarot card message. I am going to leave very open and very unspecific because I know it's going to find the right people. So if this reading found you, it's for you. The universe knows who you are, and they're going to line it up. I have no doubt in that whatsoever. Okay? So the first card is the Hermit card. I'm literally telling you what I'm thinking and feeling, and I've been picking up on so many signs lately. And it's like that, all by myself. Even though you're all by yourself, you are shining that light. You go, girl or guy. You're doing amazing. You're healing the world. You're helping others with your energy. You're cleansing them. Keep it up. Yeah. Let's go to the next card. If you'd like to purchase a personalized reading, by the way, or donate to my cause, because, I'm really helping a lot of people myself. My email address is em3dj3@gmail.com. It's the same on PayPal, em3dj3, because you do it by email. Spot number 2, we have the Ace of Cups. You have this blessing that you've been given. Sometimes it feels like it's getting in the way. It's like, but what about me? I want to take care of myself sometimes, but I have to help these people. Like, you are the type of person who would never, ever, for a moment, you wouldn't be able to not answer people. You wouldn't be able to not talk about what's going on in their life with them. You couldn't let it go. You won't do it. You are a healer, a healing machine. What are your desires? You desire to just keep pushing forward for your passions, for your desires, in the spot for desires. You aspire to use your fire to help heal and cleanse the world. Oh, this is such a collective message, by the way. I'm doing it outside on this beautiful spring day. It was 80 degrees early. It's probably in the 70s now. It's just perfect. It was a little too hot then in the sun. It's just right. And just like this card, that your desires, when they found you, they hit the lottery, they hit the jackpot, because you are just right. You're everything they were looking for and needing at the time. It was lined up, guided by the way. You have many, many angels. I know I do. The card in the spot down here represents, this is what your resources are. Check out that infinity symbol. By the way, I'm feeling and sensing you're never going to have to worry about money. Or maybe if money problems were a problem for you, it didn't really bother you. You found a way to make that great too. But you're balancing it all out for other people. You're adapting because you cleanse and heal so many others. You're never going to go without. And in a sense, because you were able to visualize how material things don't make us happy anyways. Maybe you've never gone without before. But because of all you're doing, people are going to help your cause. They're going to definitely be there when you need some help, because you've always been there for them when they needed help also. All right, moving right along. Oh, this one, in the past, you found your calling, and you realized how happy it made you feel, how great it felt to help others. And you've been celebrating of this because it's what you'd been asking the universe for. It's what you've been basically begging for from the universe for so long. I know I'm a healer. I know I can help others. I'm watching, like, it's amazing to you. All the great, wonderful, good things you do. And you just want to share the love, share the light, that sunshine. I think maybe you're a person who don't really like cold weather, right? But now that you can get out into the sun, it's very intensified right now, and it's just beautiful, because look at the healing on this next card, this temperance. What that card is saying is just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. Be patient, because everything you've ever wanted or ever dreamed of before, it's on the way. And I always refer to that one foot there in the water. Just keep cleansing the others, and you fertily grow yourself. This one's definitely angel guidance, by the way. And I get a big sense of, let's just say, picture this being you. That unconditional love. God is within you. You've found a way to balance out the divine feminine and divine masculine qualities of your maker, and you can love unconditionally, even when others do not return this. Let's see what comes next. Ooh. That's beautiful. What you have coming for you. It's the Lover's card. So for all this work you're doing, all this divine stuff, this wisdom you're sharing, this experience you're using to help heal others, what do you get in return? You get love. You get your other half. You're a twin flame. This one's also guided. It's being directed. You earned it. What about them? Would you guys like me to go turn the air conditioner off? I can totally do that. Give me 30 seconds. This is them. Look at them. They're the Ace of Swords. I'm back. I brought Gable, my dog. He's a Pomsky. That looks like a fox. He's super cool. And the air conditioner is turned off. The other is the outside world. This could be your other person. They're starting to take that call. They're starting to be like, what? Wow. They are special. They are blessed. You're consistent. It's not just a bunch of hoopla. They're like, wow, how do they do what they do? Next spot here is 4 Pentacles. So this spot is hopes and fears. You're not willing to lose what you've gained. This is an earth element. You're very connected above and below and within your heart. I like that there's a city in the background and there's 2 pentacles at the feet. That's all that wonderful stuff you're doing for the other people. And that's beautiful. You really have earned your keep. Time and time and time again. So keep it up. They need you. I know that sometimes you are hopeful to have opportunities to help other people, but at other times it seems rather scary. Maybe you give a little bit too much. And let's say you're a tarot card reader like me. Some of my reads I do for just $1.11, you know, and that's on Etsy. And it's like it's one card, one question, and I'm supposed to answer one question. But then I just keep giving and giving and giving. So whatever your specialties are, because I also do a lot of other things too, yoga, meditations, guitar, painting, the list goes on and on. We take in stray animals and save their lives. you know, all of that kind of stuff. We've got kittens, by the way, if anybody's interested in getting a little cute, perfect, healthy kitten. Animals are very healthy in my house and fertile. Oh my. But, I mean, check this out. You go above and beyond. You give, give, give. And sometimes my boyfriend Travis will be like, why? They just asked one question. Why are you still talking to them? And I'm like, it's just because I love them, right? And I want to answer all their questions. So it's not about any kind of money for you, even though the card is a pentacle. It's more about different types of material things when it comes to you. Ooh-wee, I love this one. In the future, you've got some material collaboration that's about to happen for you. This is business kind of stuff. Wow. So everything you have been doing is not for nothing. It's not for naught, right? You are going to be in a really lucky spot. Somebody's going to catch wind of you. Somebody's going to find out who you are and all the things that you do. And they are going to make a business deal with you. And with their resources and their help, you are going to be able to very much so do even more for the collective, more for this cause. That's some beautiful stuff right there. Now, let's flip. And I will pull these down so you can actually see the cards from the next draw, I guess. My little sweet doggy Gamble's hopeful that the neighbor's dogs will come out. He's got a little girlfriend. She's super cute too. Hey guys, this one sort of popped up, so keep doing the work. It's working. Keep those chakras aligned, balanced, activated, and open. And keep learning new information with that card. Okay. Oh my goodness. What have we got going on here? The main issue is the Lover's card. You are a lover. You're loving unconditionally. Some of you might have some relationships coming into play. In the past, you know, it's the 9 of Wands. You got fed up with not meeting your own desires. You just couldn't live with that. You couldn't handle it. And then another Ace of Swords. So this was past feelings. You're fed up with it. Like, why am I not getting what I need and want? In the future, you're always going to be given the information you need to, well, that's past actions. You figured out back then is what I was getting at, how to take the information that you're receiving and getting and use it for your own benefit. Oh, in the future, the universe's spot for their advice right now. Keep dreaming big. Dreaming big is the way it goes for you. When you do that, everything you dream of comes into fruition for you. Yay. The way you're going to feel in the future is 10 cups. Completely emotionally fulfilled. All of your feelings are going to be fulfilled. And this one talks about home, from your home even. And it's just amazing to you that you can do that. This is where it's heading. The Star again. That's uncanny. She made extra cards in this deck. You are a superstar. Like I said, somebody's totally going to pick up on you and everything that you're doing, and you are going to make it big in this lifetime. You always knew it, though. I think you've always known that. Let's pull a card down for the bottom spot, which is the universe's advice for the future. Let go of some things. The 4 of Cups. This card is all about, maybe in your lifetime up until now, you've been in some situations that, you know, they really were not adequate for you, for your life. You deserved better. And all of that was happening just to teach you some lessons. Well, it's going to come back around, and you're really going to have to let go of some of the emotional attachments that you have to your past, to that normal life, that not rich, that not famous existence. But it's all going to happen really well. You're just going to keep dreaming big, and it's all going to come right into fruition for you. I'm trying to move along a little bit faster because I think my readings get a little bit lengthy at times. Let's see what we get here. Next, I do 4 cards from this deck. Okay. Yep. Keep climbing high. Keep dreaming big. Reach for the stars, this card says. There will be moments where you have to let go of some things, and some ego work will need to be done along the way just to balance it all out and stabilize those big, powerful, amazing energies. But you're here on this planet for big reasons. So just temper this. Balance it. Be patient as it all works itself into your life. We also get the King. The King of Wands. That's all of your desires being met completely. I do see in these cards that maybe there's 2 people. One's the DF and one's the DM. And by getting them, that's when it all comes together. How are you? Gamble Puppy, come here, little guy. There's too many dogs in our neighborhood. All right, let's look at some elemental stuff here. Oh, keep giving. It's that give and that take. The more you give, the more you get. This is what's driving you. In the South, it's your driving force. That fire within you. That light. Over here to the west, go with it. It's already done. It's already set into motion. And so it is. Directed, guided. That's the cleansing waters. When you acknowledge, by the way, that ain't your passions, you get them. Because you find a way to cleanse and heal the things within you that were holding you back. Okay, this is directed and guided to the top of the mountain, to enlightenment, to you have a lot of angels, as I was mentioning before, a lot of signs being given to you from the universe because you're a major player. They need you. And then we get this. 2 cards in that spot here. Okay. Keep remembering what it felt like to be unconditionally loved. Tell people about it, because this is the spot for the east, for air, for your voice. Victory will be yours. There's just a few more little things being worked out. This one's all about getting your person. As long as you keep remembering what that felt like, that's how you're manifesting them. Let's look in the middle, the center here. In the spot for the 5th element, which is spirit. It's the King of Wands. I really feel like that's a DM, Divine Masculine. That's the answer to it all. That's what's coming, by the way. They're giving you that as a gift. Yep, Water Wands, and this is 7. 3rd eye communication. Let's talk 5D, actually. And all the different dimensions, past lives and all, past. All right, you are born on this planet to be directed and guided to this person. That's the push from the universe. Let's see what the pull is. The pull is the 8 of Cups. I'm really feeling with these 8 cups today, with that little birdie flying. Wow, it's like your cups are about to overflow. Just wait for it. It's coming. Just keep doing all that work that you do. Your person in this read could be a fire sign. Not for everybody, it's general, but you might be a water sign. And so, us water signs, we give too much, and I feel like their passions, their desires, they push you to the next level where you can, this is totally going next level, the relationship stuff, because they're amazed at how good you feel, how cleansing and how pure and how free you are. And they're going to be gung-ho for you. And that's what's going to pull all your spiritual stuff together. So my collective reading went into a love reading, and that's a beautiful thing. That's what we're here for. Okay, stepping right up. Let's look at what we get for the next step. Okay. Somebody's been holding out. They've been not willing to give. Some things of being new beginnings of like this being cleansed within them are helping them come to terms with it, and they're going to do it. Somebody's going to be contacting somebody, and this stuff's definitely directed and guided. That one's Science by Science. I am like Bill Nye the Science Guy. I don't know if you guys are or not. Let's see who that person was. And that person is another wand. This is just like the King of Wands. This person can satisfy all your desires and make the truth come into fruition, which is where your life has always been headed. Now that's one alternative for your future. Let's look at the other one. Well, you could just keep, living amongst unsatisfying conditions without the mold growing, right? That's unhealthy, actually. That's bad health and stuff. And this one has the Knight of Cups. So somebody might be promising that they're going to fix things for you, but I don't mean to say this, but I think they might be a liar. Hey, all you got to do is wait a fortnight. 2 weeks, maybe. Or 1 month. 1 month, maybe. That ends. I think they're stopping you from being able to heal and cleanse others the way the cards fell down. Okay, next cards are, this is psychological factors. You know how to manifest the life of your dreams and be rich and famous, by the way. Success all over you. Might not be for one person, but the other option, it really works with them. Lust card here. It's an indication of when you channel that person's energy and you are free and happy and in love, it pulls other people into you that you can heal and help and love, really. But it's not like a gross kind of thing there at all. That person makes you think about your own situation and why you feel the way that you feel. Like no one else can. Down here we have the Knight of Discs. So there may be a whole nother person coming into your life, like I had mentioned before, that's going to collaborate materially and help you financially. And it's really going to work out well for you. It's going to make you very powerful. And once you get this stuff, you're not going to want to lose track of it, or you've worked really hard to earn it over the years, and maybe you weren't actually making a lot of money, or maybe for some of you, you were. But you're going to be very careful about sticking to your morals and all that stuff. And just so you know, whomever that Knight of Wands up there was, which is like the King of the Stick, you're also the person that satisfies all their desires, and that's what's coming in the future. All right. Moving right along. In this collective vibe and love reading. That's so super cool. 2 more little decks here. Some of them are channeled messages. Okay. This is a really bad card. It's about some ill luck. This is the number 44. I fully feel, with this being in the middle, that's what you've been experiencing. It could have been karmic ties or past life stuff that you were in a spot where, as long as you could work through this stuff, you could release the ties, get rid of the bad karma. I feel it ending with that card. That stuff's over, man. Number 36 is the Cat. Flattery. You're more flattering than you know. Oh my. You may be flattering more people even than they realize. Somebody's going to flatter you because we got the rose next. It indicates beauty. and a rugged help. This isn't for all of you, but some of you may be a little bit up there in age, and that might have been a factor. They don't even care. They think it's beautiful anyways. And if you're not up there in age, it could be the kind of thing where they see so many beautiful things in you. Maybe all the people you're healing do. That, I suppose, some of those things other people might not find quite as flattering with that last card. We get the number 1! Yeah, we're number 1. So this signifies happiness and popularity. Yes, it's definitely something where somebody's getting some riches. They're going to be rich and famous. Sorry about that. My dog kind of jumped up, and I'm worried he's going to take off. Oh, whoa. And then we get the dog card. This one represents true friends. Just like your dog is your best friend. So I feel it's number 27. Somebody's been around for the long haul, even if you didn't know it. We got number 51, which is the lion. So there may be some shocking news, coming your way. And I feel like it's from a bad person. You're interested. And then we get the number 16. It's the ship. And this is a symbol of those riches that I was talking about. You're going to be famous. You're going to be making so much wealth. It is near, like the card says. So it could be by wealth, by inheritance, or trade. It also foretells of a voyage, movement. There you go. Number 32, the mountains nearby indicate the presence of a mighty enemy. Okay, so that's why you're going to have to move, because I think that once you let go of the people, places, and things that no longer serve you, it's like getting rid of that enemy. I got a sense just right there that some of us might have an enemy inside. I don't think... Like in my situation, I feel like I've tackled all my enemies, personal, so do some child work right here, right now. Do some inner child stuff. That's what you could do in that case. And if you do any of the UN or your coven, if you're one of those people who does anything like that, do some spells for prosperity and good luck, and for, I would say, safety, some healing stuff, but some protection. All right, number 42. This is amor. That's love. It's a sign of someone looking at you with great love and longing. Generally, that's somebody that you don't even know is watching you, and they love you so much. Okay? Cupid shot them with his bow and arrow, and they also shot you. That's a forever type of thing. Some little kids walking by. I hope they're kind of quiet and don't destroy my video. It's okay. We only have a few more cards to pull here, and they're channeled messages that I channeled. Let's see how they apply to our situation. Okay, just hang in there a minute. I need a minute to work on myself, and then I will be back around. I wasn't joking. When that person comes back around, it all takes off for you. In the past, they were thinking if we were supposed to be together right now, the universe would make it happen. But no worries, because they have their fingers crossed for the day that you manifest each other for good. Once that happens, you'll be rich and famous. You will be healing the world because you guys love each other unconditionally. This one right here says patience is the best virtue in life, but I've been patient long enough. Good things come to those who wait. But, oh man, they're ready. Oh, yeah. Watch for it, wait for it. It's all coming into fruition, into play for you. And then you're going to be able to heal the world even better, because you're going to be receiving the same kind of love that you're giving others. And you are going to shine. Super Cool Collective. If you'd like a personalized reading, email me. My email address is em3dj3@gmail.com. I do full readings for $33.33, but I also do whatever your numbers are. 1111 is a big one, so I'll pull 11 cards for that. And if you just want one question answered, go to my Etsy shop. It's down in the description. It's $1.11. I mean, you can't beat that, right? I'm just trying to pay it forward, so everybody can get cards pulled for them, because you're worth it, man. Stay grateful, stay thankful, and we will all be blessed collectively. So much love and light and peace from me, MJ. I'm your atlas to life. em3dj3@gmail.com. em3dj3. PayPal. Etsy shop. EMJ Life Atlas. Tarot and yoga. Like this video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future messages. I do so many other things too. Yoga and meditations. I do readings by astrological sign and a whole bunch of twin flame stuff. Join my Facebook groups. My Instagram is melinda.clevenger. I can't wait to share my content with you. I also play guitar, and so I'm really working on, that's why my nails look like that, by the way, making some videos like that for y'all. It's in 432 HZ, which is healing frequencies. It's what all the old songs used to be played in throughout time, all the way back to classical music up until the 60s. But I also do, energy cleansing and healing. I burned candles for people with I said intentions. Any way I can help you, just let me know. I can't wait to meet you. All right, peace, love, and namaste. I'm out. Love you. Vibe high. Your vibes feel wonderful. The collective consciousness is totally changing, and we're doing so great. Yay! High five. Thank you.